I've got Freddie here with me today, who's pretending to be shy because he knows the video's on. So we're going to get going with some yoga. Freddie knows yoga very well. So we're ready here with our comfy clothes on and our bare feet, toes out, ready to get on our mat. So jump on your mat and let's get going. Okay, so everyone, let's stand at the front of our mat. Stand at the front, big toes together, face the window. And then we're going to breathe in and reach up to the sky with our arms, all the way up. And then as we breathe out, bend your knees, forward fold all the way down. Yeah, so we're just doing morning yoga to get stretchy. As you can see, Freddie's very flexy. I'm having to take it a little bit more easy. So having your belly on your thighs like Freddie here. Let your head wiggle, drop to the floor. Good. And then inhale, hands to the shins, halfway lift. Good. And then exhale, we're going to step all the way back into plank. Remember this one? Yeah. And then lower all the way down. Good. And then we're inhaling up to Cobra. Do you remember which one Cobra is? Like this. So shoulders back, elbows in, hips down. So if you're flexy like Freddie, you can keep your hips down and have your arms straight. So bring your arms a little bit in. Put your hands here. Bring them back a little bit. So like underneath your shoulders, a bit more back. And then inhale, lift. Good. Very nice Cobra, Freddie. And then exhale, your favourite, downward dog. Hey.
I can do that.
You can do that. So move your feet a little bit closer to your hands. Good. And then lift your hips. Good. Very nice, Freddie. Relax your head. Press through your hands. Stretch out the back of your legs, so try and push your heels down to the floor. So keep your feet here and then try and push your heels down. Good. Can you feel the stretch in the back of your legs? Yeah. Good. And then inhale. We're going to step our feet all the way between our hands.
I can do that.
You can do that. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your bum. Good. Inhale all the way up. Stretch the arms up. We're going to go all the way back down. Exhale, all the way back down. Good. Inhale, hands to the shins, halfway lift. Good. Stretch out through your back. Look forwards and slightly down. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step the feet back. Coming down in our plank. Nice and strong through the belly. Lower your bum down, Freddie. Lower your bum a little bit. That's it. And then we come all the way down. Good. Inhale, hands underneath your shoulders. Hands here. Up to Cobra. Wait. Hands here like this. Yeah, and then up. Good. And then exhale. Downward dog. Yeah. Good. Lift those hips. Press your heels down. Good. So keep your feet here. And then if you can, press your heels towards the floor. I think you're flexible enough. Good. Stretch out your back. Press through your hands. Good. Very nice, Freddie. Inhale. Step the feet between the hands all the way forward. You do them all the way forward? Yeah. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, opening all the way up. Good. And then we close and bring our hands to the middle. So now we're going to do our classical Sun Salutations, okay? Before we do some warriors. You like the warriors, don't you? Okay, so we're going to inhale, open all the way up. Press our hips forward. So poke our belly button towards the window. Good. And then exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to step back with our right foot. Good. So this leg stays forward. So the left leg is forward. Other way round. Other way round, Fred. Put the other foot forward. That's it. That one comes forward. Good. And then bring your knee down. Come down like this. Good. So as you can see, Fred is flexible. Can do almost a split. So have this leg bent at the front. Yeah. Bring the foot back a bit more. Yeah, like that. And then bring our arms up for a Crescent Lunge. Beautiful. Look forwards. Very nice. So dropping your hips, belly button towards your spine so you hold your core. Good. And then inhale, we're bringing the hands all the way down. Bring that knee to meet the other knee. And then we're going to roll through knees, chest and chin into Cobra. Good. Shoulders down, elbows in. Press up through your hands. Exhale, downward dog. Yeah. Lift the hips. Good boy. Feet a little bit apart. Good. And then inhale, we're going to step our right foot forward. So that one, yes. Good, and then bring that knee down. Keep this one bent. We're going to do the same on the other side. So bring that foot back a little bit so you can balance. Bring it towards you. Yeah. So the knee is bent. Good, and then inhale. Arms up. Mortiza, the cat, is looking at us through the window. Good. Whoop-a. Good, and then inhale, bring the hands down, step that foot forward, exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, and we're going to go all the way back down, one more. Press the belly button towards the window, and then exhale all the way down. Good. Inhale, step the left foot back, this leg, other leg, switch legs. Put that one back, good. And then we come down to Crescent Lunge, and this time we're going to open the shoulders. So bring your knee down to the floor, and then bend this leg, good. And then we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back. Can you do that? Can you grab your fingers, and then press your palms together to push your shoulders open, good. So face forwards, keep your knees where they are, hands the other way, that's it, like that. And you're going to try and open your chest, good. Very nice, Freddie. So press your chest forward, hips down, look forward, nice and tall. Reach your head up, reach up here, good. And then inhale, hands come down to the mat. Bring that knee to meet the other knee. Roll through knees, chest and chin, up to Cobra. Very nice. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to do one more side. So this time the left foot is going to come forward. This leg is going to be forwards. Good. Bring that other knee down. Good. And we're interlacing our fingers again. So have this knee bent. So bring this foot back a little bit. So this foot, bring it back a little bit. So your knee is underneath your ankle is underneath your knee. Good. Interlace your fingers. Press your shoulders back. Good. And then keep your head up. So maybe look up a little bit. Good. Very nice, Freddie. Lower the hips. Good. And then inhale. Hands come down to the mat. Step the feet forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, opening all the way up. And we're going to come back down so we can do a splits. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to shins. Good. Exhale, step back into plank. Flat body, so bum down a little bit. Good. All the way down. Inhale, Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right, so now we're going to come to a splits, okay? So bring this right foot forward. Good. And now you can shuffle that foot forwards. So I think you can do this really well. So bring that foot forwards as much as you want to stretch the back of the leg. So we're coming into a half split. So just go as far as you need to get a stretch. We don't need to push it too far. Can you feel the stretch, Freddie? So we can go further if you want to. Move that foot forward more. So good. And then we're just stretching. So you're holding yourself here and letting it stretch out. Looking forwards. Good. So you can use blocks here, either side of you, to come up. Oh. Don't lose your hands like Freddie. Keep that foot toes facing up, Fred. Toes, good. So you can flex if you want to, or point. Flex, point. Just stretching into the hamstrings and the back of the leg. Good. Bending over the leg if you want to, like Freddie, he's doing the other modification. Good. And then let's push back to all fours. So we're going to come to table position. Good. And then bring the left foot forward this time. So the other leg, this leg this time. Good. And then shuffle it to where you want to go. Come into your splits, half splits, sorry. Good, bearing in mind that it's the morning, so you might not be too as flexible as normal. Don't go to your maximum. Good, just stretch that out. Oop, don't fall over. If you fall over, come back to it. Good. Feel the stretch on the back of that leg. Can you feel the stretch, Freddie? Yeah? Stretching out the back of that front leg. Good, breathing into the stretch. Good. And then let's bring that leg back, all the way back. Bring the mat with you if you're me. Come to all fours. And then we're going to press up to downward dog. And we're going to start doing some of our warrior poses now, because Freddie loves these and he's good at them. So we're going to step our left foot forward. So this foot, nearly the other one. Step the left foot forward and we're going to come into warrior one. So come all the way up. Have the back foot at about 45 degrees. So come up and face the front first. We're going to do warrior one first. So that's it. Bend that front leg. Arms up, shoulders down. Getting a stretch on the back leg here. So we're going to start with this and then we're going to cycle through our warriors and then go the other way. We're going to open to our goddess pose. Do you remember this one? So opening your toes all the way to the side and having your feet at about 45 degrees. Good. Good. Uh-oh. So trying to find some balance and then dropping your hips down, remember? Oh, try not to keep falling over. You're going to hurt your bottom. Can you face that way and do this one? Because you're really good at this. Remember this one? Bend the knees. And then that's it. So let your feet, so stand up, bring your feet closer together. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. And then you're going to bend your knees and like squat down. Bend both knees, remember? Good to goddess, this one. Remember this one? So you're going to bend down. Allow your knees to track over your toes. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Good. And then bring in the arms into it. So we're engaging our back. Fingers open. Good. Good. Pressing the hips forward. Keeping the knees from dropping in. So bend your knees a little bit more, Fred. Drop your bum down towards the floor a bit more. Good. Oh, wow. So some of us are pretty flexible. Maybe up a little bit. Uh-oh. Jump back up. Good. And now we're going to turn to our warriors. So you can face me now, Freddie, if you want to. So have all your toes facing me. We're going to start on this side first. So these toes are going to face the window. And that foot is going to be, the back foot is going to be parallel to the back of the mat. So good, nice and flat. And then keeping the hips towards me, bending that front knee. Bend your front knee. Try not to keep falling over. Jump up. Come on, you can do this. We'll just do a few more and then what are we going to do? Make smoothies. So have your feet open. That's it. Step this back foot back a little bit. You're more flexible than that. Yeah, and then bend this front knee. We'll come to warrior two. So arms out, looking forward. Bend the front knee. Bend this knee. Good. Very nice. Scooping the hips under. Keep that back leg straight. Good. And now we're going to come to which? Do you remember? Side angle. So we're going to bring this elbow down. Bend the front knee. Bring the elbow down. Stretch the top arm over. Oh, try not to fall over like Freddie. He's in a bit of a fit of falling over now. Try not to fall. Come back up. Good. So stretching this top arm over your head. Very nice. And then Freddie, come up to your favourite now. You like this one. You're telling me a minute ago. So we're going to come up and straighten both legs. So just have a little micro bend in this front leg. The hips are still facing the side. Arms out. So step your legs a little bit wider, Freddie. So step that foot a bit forward. Good. And then we're going to come all the way down with straight legs. Bring the hand down. And arm goes up. And then we look up. Very nice. Good. Don't fall. Don't fall. You don't normally fall. Good. Pressing through both the feet. Hips going underneath. Good. And then let's rotate to the other side. So we're coming up. Arms out. Good. And then switch the toes. So these toes are going to come in. These toes are going to come out. So we can come to our warrior two on the other side. So bend the front leg. Bend that front knee. Good. So if you put your face your toes forward, and then you can bend through this knee and come into warrior two. Very nice. Look forwards. Good. So go as low as you need to whilst keeping the hips open. Come back up, Fred. Let's try and do the next two without falling, because then we're nearly finished. So just try and concentrate. Bend through the front leg. Bend through that knee, this knee, bend it. Good boy. Very nice. And then we're going to bring that elbow down and then stretch the arm over the head. Very nice. We're going to move into triangle. So we're going to straighten both our legs, a little micro bend in this leg, and then bring this arm down. So this hand comes down onto the shin. Good. And then reaching this arm up and look up. Good. Breathing here, pressing through both feet. Good. Find balance. Look somewhere still, Freddie. And then remember. Good. So if you need to balance, just look somewhere that's not moving. Focus on it and breathe. Good. And then bringing your arms all the way up. And then we're going to face this way for our warrior one on the other leg. So step this back foot slightly in and have the foot at 45 degrees. Good. Bend this front leg. Hips both facing forwards. So the right leg is forward. Arms up. Come to warrior one. Good. So getting a stretch in the back of the left leg here. Good. Very nice, Freddie. And then inhale, and we're going to bring the hands all the way down to the mat and press back to downward dog. Good. So let's come to our pigeon pose now to finish, okay? You like this one. So we're going to bring that knee all the way forwards. Yeah, good. And let the other leg, let those feet go, toes point at the back. Good. And then we're going to come down. So you're making sure your knee is behind, your right knee is behind your right wrist, and your right ankle is behind your left wrist. Doesn't matter if the foot is tucked in more than us. It depends how open you are. And then you're coming down. Coming down, supporting yourself either on blocks or on your arms, and we're just going to breathe here and relax here for a minute. Okay, so nice deep breaths. Stretching out the hip on the right side. Try and make sure you're nice and even, you're not leaning either way. And then we're just going to go quiet and just breathe for a minute. Just focus on your breath. So even if you're pushing into discomfort, just try and stay with it. No pain at the knee, but even if it feels uncomfortable, just try and allow your muscles to relax. Lots of big muscles being stretched here. Good. And then let's slowly push back to downward dog, and let's do the other side. Come up to downward dog again, Fred. And then we're going to bring the other leg in. The left leg comes in now and opens. Good, very nice, Freddie. So if you like Freddie, you've got a cat in the way. She doesn't look at my feet. So come down to the front. Good boy, yeah, we like pigeon. So if you like Freddie and you're open, so you could bring your foot up a little bit more. So come up with your body and bring your foot up a bit more. And then come over so you're even on it. Don't worry about her, she's not going to come to you, okay? Good, so relax down here. I'm getting some foot kisses, I think. Ow, Morty. This cat, we've got a cat problem. Just stay there. Come on, move out the way. Oh, come on, play with that. Good, so relaxing down, relaxing, looking forward, Fred. Be nice and even. So come this way. Come over this leg. Oh, I'm just going to help Freddie get back into pigeon. So come up with your body. Yeah, like that. That's it. Down onto your So don't relax onto your side, relax forward, look forward. Good. So just relaxing down either onto blocks or onto your hands here. Breathing into this leg, into the hip. Good, and then when you're ready, let's come up. So we're going to push back to downward dog. Good, and then we're going to bring our knees down to the mat. Cross the feet over. Can you bring your knees down? That's it, and roll down. So we're going to roll down and do a twist on the floor. So rolling down onto your back. Good boy. Knees into chest. And then extend the left leg. So that leg, the other leg, is going to go down. Switch legs over, Freddie. Good, that's it. So bend this knee in. This is your right leg. And let that leg extend down. So right knee is bent into the chest. And you hold your right knee with the other arm. So hold it with the other hand, the opposite hand. And then this right arm comes out flat. And then we're going to roll across the other way. I'm going to squash you. Good. Keep looking.
My hand.
Keep looking this way. Keep looking across to me. Keeping your right shoulder on the mat. So you only come across with your right knee as much as you need to get a twist. Good. And then coming back to the middle. Both knees up. And then this time we're extending the other leg. So this leg gets straightened out this time. So extend the right leg down. Hold the left knee with this hand. So the left knee you hold with your right hand and that arm goes out flat. Good. And then we're going to look across that way, look away from me and bring the knee across towards me. Good. So this knee comes this way and you look that way. So the left knee comes across to the right, we look across to the left. Good. Feeling the stretch, completing the stretch by looking this way. You can tickle your yoga buddy. Good. And then bring the knees back in to chest. And then we're going to relax all the way down for Shavasana. So relaxing the legs down, relaxing the arms out. Hold hands if you want to. And just close your eyes. And relax all the way down. Relax your feet. Trying to be as still as possible now. Relax your arms down. Relax your legs. Relax your hips. Let your shoulders go heavy away from the ears, go heavy into the mat. Relax your arms. Let your head go heavy into the mat. Soften your forehead. Soften your jaw. Imagine there's a big hammock between your ears for your brain and your eyes to sink into. Relax your tummy and notice nice deep breaths into your tummy. Relax your legs down. Just watch as your breath slows down and softens. And just take as long as you need here. You can pause the video and take 5 or 10 minutes just relaxing down. Even longer. It's really good to have this time for you, following your breath, just relaxing down. And then when you're ready, let's take a full body stretch. Stretch your hands above your head, stretch your heels away from you. Stretch it out like a big flat worm. And then knees into chest. Give yourself a big cuddle. Cuddle your knees, Fred. Give yourself a cuddle. And then roll onto one side. Good. And then when you're ready, let's sit all the way up. Crossing your legs or finding a comfortable seated position. Hands at Anjali Mudra. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh, bang heads. Let me move back a bit. Namaste, Freddie.
Namaste.
And then hug it out. Thanks, Freddie. Oh, we like hugs here. High five. Double high five. Yeah. Mwah. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a lovely day.